Good morning, students. In earlier class, we have discussed about the application of the Laplace transform to solve the various order partial differential equations. In order to solve these partial differential equation, we will have to use these formulas: the Laplace transformation of the first order derivative of the given function with respect to first and second variable, and also the Laplace transform of the second order derivative partial derivatives with respect to first and second variables. So after using these formula, we get the subsidiary equations, and finally by taking inverse Laplace transformation we get the required solution of the partial differential equation. For this, today we are discussing some more problems of the partial differential equation, solution of the partial differential equation. We will use these results and finally get the solution of the partial differential equation much easier than the traditional methods. So today we have to solve the partial differential equation del 2u upon del t square is equals to 9 del 2u upon del x square, number 1, such that the conditions are given that u0t is equals to 0, u2t is equals to 0. It is given that u0t is equals to 0, u2t is equals to 0, ux0, the value of uxt when t is equals to 0, ux0 is given 20 sine 2 pi x minus 10 sine 5 pi x, and it is given that utx0 is also equals to 0. So in order to solve this partial differential equation, which is given del 2u upon del t square is equals to 9 del 2u upon del x square, the conditions are given that u0t and u2t are 0, ux0 is equals to 20 sine 2 pi x minus 10 sine 5x, and utx0 is equals to 0. utx0, that is del u upon del t. So solution of this problem starts with taking the Laplace transform of the given partial differential equation. So taking Laplace transform of 1, we have Laplace transformation of del 2u upon del t square is equals to 9 times Laplace transformation of del 2u upon del x square. Now, using the results of the Laplace transformation of the second derivative with respect to t, second order partial derivatives with respect to p and with respect to u, we get p square uxp minus p ux0 minus p ux0 minus ut x0. This is equals to the Laplace transformation 9. Laplace transformation of del 2u upon del x square is d2u upon dx square, where uxp is the Laplace transformation of uxt with respect to p. Now, using the initial conditions or the given conditions, we get this equation as p square u minus pu x0. Pu x0 is given that this one is minus ut minus ut, this is rather pu xp, not px0, pu xp minus ut x0. So putting this result p uxp, it is given that p uxp minus utx0, utx0 is given as 0, so we get minus p square u minus p uxp minus uxp minus p into uxp. So we get 9 p square uxp minus p ux0, rather this is p ux0 also, this is p ux0 pu x0 is equals to ut is minus ut x0 is equals to 9 d2u upon dx square. So we get p square u minus p ux0, ux0 is here given 20 sin 2 pi x minus 10 sin 5 pi x minus ut x0 is 0, and this is equals to 9 d2u by dx square. Now solving this one, we get d2u by dx square, d2u by dx square minus p square u is equals to minus p into 20 sin 2 pi x minus 10 sin 5 pi x. This is equation number 2. We get, by putting the given conditions, we get it as d2u by dx square minus p square u is equals to minus p into 20 times sin 2 pi x minus p into 20 sin 2 pi x minus 10 sin 5x. Now we see that the equation second is the linear differential equation of order 2. This is the linear differential equation of order 2. So the solution of this one, solution of this equation is CF plus PI, that is complementary function plus the particular integral. If we find the complementary function, then we get from this one d2u by dx square minus p square u, we get the complementary function, and the particular integral can also be found from this one. So the solution of 2, which is linear differential equation, and solution of 2 is u is equals to solution of this one CF plus PY. CF is C1 e raised to PX plus C2 e raised to minus PX. The PI can be found from this one 1 upon d square minus p squares. From this one 1 upon d square minus p square, and we get the required complementary function minus p, rather this is p by 9, sorry, this is p by 9 and this is p by 9, so this is p by 3 and this is p by 3. So the particular integral is minus p by 9 into 20 sine 2 pi x upon d square minus p square by 9. D square minus p square by 9. Here put d square is equals to minus a square, that is minus 4 pi square. So minus 4 pi square minus p square by 9 minus 10 sine 5 pi x upon d square, that is the minus I minus 25 pi square minus p square by 9. Now solving this, we get u is equals to c1 e raised to p by 3x plus c2 e raised to minus p by 3x minus 20 sine 2 pi x. Here 9 minus plus or plus, this is p 36 pi square plus p square plus minus, this is rather minus 10 sine 5 pi x upon 225 pi square plus p square. So the solution of the given differential equation, given partial ordinary linear differential equation second, we get the solution of this one as this number 3. Now to find the value of uxp, we have to calculate these constants c1, c2. So for calculating the values of c, if we take Laplace transformation, taking Laplace transform of those conditions involving p, we have the given conditions at u0t is equals to 0 and u2t is equals to 0, those conditions which involves t. So by taking the Laplace transformation of those one, we get u0p is equals to Laplace transformation of u0t and it is a 0. Also u2p is equals to Laplace transformation of u2p is equals to Laplace transformation of 2t and this is also given as 0. So if we take the Laplace transformation of the given conditions which involves t, we get these results. Now putting x is equals to 0 and 2 and using the conditions 4, we get, if we take x is equals to 0, x is equals to 2 in 3 and using the condition 4, we get c1 plus c2 is equals to 0 and c1 e raised to 2 p upon 3 plus c2 e raised to 2p upon minus 2p upon 3 is equals to 0. If we put x is equals to 0 and x is equals to 2 in 3 and using the conditions 4, we get the equation c1 plus c2 is equals to 0 and c1 e raised to 2p by 3 plus c2 e raised to minus 2p by 3 is equals to 0. Solving these two equations for c1 and c2, we get c1 is equals to c2 is equals to 0. So we get the values of the constant c1 c2 is equals to 0. So equation third reduces now. So equation third reduces now. uxp is equals to c1 c2 is equals to 0. So we get p 20 sine 2 pi x upon 36 pi square plus p square minus 10 sine 5 pi x upon 225 pi square plus p square. So we get it as 20 sine 2 pi x into p upon 6 pi whole square plus p square minus 10 sine 5 pi x into p upon 15 pi whole square plus p square. We get uxp is equals to this one. Now the solution of this problem is taking the inverse Laplace transformation of this one. So taking inverse Laplace transform, we get, if we take the inverse Laplace transformation of this one, as we know that the inverse Laplace transformation of uxp is uxt, which is the required solution. So uxt is equals to 20 sine 2 pi x inverse Laplace transformation of p upon 6 pi square whole square plus p square with respect to t minus 10 sine 5 pi x inverse Laplace transform of p upon 15 pi square plus p square. So by taking the inverse Laplace transformation of this one, we get 20 sine 2 pi x inverse Laplace transformation of p upon p square plus a square is cos. So this is cos ax. So this is cos 6 pi t minus 10 sine 5 pi x cos 15 pi t, which is the required